humans are weird. They always have been. And I'm not saying this because I'm trying to put myself above humans. I myself am human, and I'm a very weird person, for those who do know. But I have a story to why I say this. Let's take a group of scientists, all right, on one side, and then we have a group of monkeys on the other side, all right? Now, the group of scientists took a bunch of bananas and they threw it in the cage with the monkeys. Now, the monkeys would go ahead and take enough equally for each so that they would eat. That is considered normal. But if they take the bunch of bananas and put it in the cage with monkeys, and then you see one monkey eating all the bananas and the rest are starving, we would say that is abnormal behavior. But when Jeff Bezos does it, that's economy. Before the marketing students and the finance students attack me, I don't know much about marketing or much about it. But let's just say, for this specific case, it's out of my knowledge. But there's another thing that I find very weird about humans. Let's say I want to go ahead and beat up Hassan, for example. I want to beat him up. I want to put him in the ground. Now, if I do that here, I would go to prison. But if I take him and I put him in a ring and everyone's watching, I become a hero, a figure to everyone to watch and enjoy. That's weird, isn't it? What's the difference? It's like, oh, the situation is different. People are getting paid. Oh, so you need to earn something for something to not be weird. Now, in KFUPM, every single student is weird. Everyone is weird. And I'll tell you this one detail that has been happening in KFUPM for as long as I remember. But not a single person has ever brought it up. If you've ever been in a group for a course and someone asks, hey, what time is the exam? Someone would say, building 63, this date, this time. 3 seconds after, someone again would ask, hey, what time is the exam? If you've experienced this or seen it, raise your hand. Nobody questioned that. It just happens. Everyone does it, it's normal, it happens, and it's weird. It is weird if you think about it, but to us it's normal. Another thing that I find very weird, Oreos. Oreos are very, very weird. And I'll tell you this. In KFUPM, people are very, very, very cautious about validating information. You have on one side over here, okay, you'd see an Oreo, you'd tell them you gotta get your sticker at KFUPM Mall. He would open the map. He would find out the location. He would use a picture. He would see the name, KFUPM Mall. But he would have the audacity to stop someone and say, hey, is this KFUPM Mall? No. And he would believe me. They would not go inside and check. And the thing is, I don't blame them. Some of them come from Riyadh, some of them come from Jeddah. They might think we're aliens, different place, different time. And it's weird. And you know what's weird about being normal? If someone singles you out and out of nowhere he starts saying, start acting normal, you would panic. You would. For example, Hadi, stop being weird. Start acting normal. You feel uncomfortable, don't you? You feel uncomfortable, you start to panic. Exactly. You're not weird. But pointing it out, singling you out, and saying that you are weird makes it weird. I had a moment where I was just standing after class, it was after exam, and I was smiling. And I was just like, hey, I was smiling. And someone came to me and was like, yo, stop smiling, it's weird. Apparently smiling was not a normal thing after an exam. You have that built in. Now, at what point does weird become normal and normal become weird? Very hard question. Actually, very weird question to ask as well. You get confused to a point on what is normal and what is weird. People would consider normal as professionalism. But in professionalism, they would say things that are also weird. For example, if I go ahead and I give an aggressive handshake to someone, and then they would just look at me like, yo, let go. And as long as I hurl the firm handshake and I'm smiling, it's professional. But the guy would be weirded out about that interaction. It becomes weird. So after I went ahead and I thought about writing this speech, I thought, what is normal? If someone told you today, right now, go ahead and be normal, what is normal? Okay, I can tell you some normal things. Going to university. All right, that's normal. Everyone would agree. Going to the grocery store, getting some food, getting snacks, eating, sleeping, getting married, having kids, all that is normal. So when does it become weird? Someone went to university at 35, that's weird. 30, weird. Someone never went to university but has a CEO, weird. And it just keeps getting weirder. The more things you change about it. So people say weird is different. And I don't think weird is different. I think weird is trying to be normal. No matter what happens in your day, you can go ahead and try your best to try and be normal. It's just gonna come off weird. So the best person that you wanna be is yourself. Back to you, Toastmaster.